What's going on, guys? Welcome to our 5-minute roundup of this weekend's LOI action. Before you jump into the video, make sure to drop a like on it down below. If you can hit 50 likes, that would be superb. And please do subscribe as well, it is much appreciated. Starting off down at Turner's Cross, we had Cork City, who started off their season quite poorly, had 2 losses from 2 so far coming into this game against UCD, and they put 4 past the students. A really comprehensive win for them, settling any kind of nerves coming into the season so far. This will be a real big boost for them and really allow them to kind of kickstart their season. Matthew Healy did open the scoring for them in the first half, and Dara Crowley made it 2-0 just before half time. Rory Keating continued his good start to the season, adding the 3rd goal for Cork City before Ethan Varian, the former Bohemian man, added a 4th later on as well. So yeah, a really important win for Cork City here. Next up we had Drogheda United playing host to Sligo Rovers. I was really torn on how this one was going to go. Really hard game to predict. Obviously Sligo off the back of a win against UCD coming into this, and Drogheda are still unbeaten so far this season. They got 2 draws from their first 2 games, and they added a win to that record with a 1-0 win over Sligo in this game. A really good performance from them, a really strong result. 5 points in 3 games with a tough start to the season as well. A lot of difficult games there. They'll be absolutely thrilled. Adam Foley with the goal after 59 minutes, giving the Drogs their first 3 points of the season, and well deserved. Next up, the big shock of the weekend for me, Dundalk putting 5 goals past St. Patrick's Athletic. What is going on there with St. Pat's? A shocking display, and you think this is the type of game that they can really rally behind. The fans they sold out the away end, really behind the team to kind of get one over on their former manager O'Donnell, but it all went wrong. 15 minutes in and the game was pretty much over, 2-0 after 15 minutes, and it just went from worse to worse for St. Pat's. A really disappointing game. A lot of individual errors, a lot of really sloppy bits of play from them, but take nothing away from Dundalk. Greg Slogan in midfield was outstanding on the night, and Pat Hoban up and running as well. A really good win for Dundalk here, and they'll be absolutely thrilled. But a lot to figure out for Tim Clancy and St. Pat's. Shelbourne took the bragging rights in the North Dublin derby. A 1-0 win over Bohemians gave them all 3 points, which they will be absolutely delighted with. After a little bit of a shaky start to the campaign, obviously drawing with Drogheda and narrowly missing out on a point against St. Pat's the previous week after playing quite well. So really important for them to get the 3 points here. A hard fought game, and potentially arguably the turning point in it was the sending off of Dylan Connolly. For me, let me know what you think down in the comments below. It's been quite contentious and people have gone quite back and forth on it on Twitter and the likes on this one, but for me, I think it's a red card. I know he gets pushed in the back, but he raises his elbow. That's not a natural reaction for me. That's a kind of aggressive action towards the defender, and he strikes him in the face with his elbow. No question for me, stonewall red card. Young Keane Levy on loan from Reading looks a real talent. He came on against Drogheda and looked really sharp, really good on the ball. Nice left foot as well, and he showed what he's all about. Really announced himself on the big stage. A cracking goal, little jink on the edge of the box to get around a man, makes some space, and it buries the bottom corner with his left foot. Outstanding finish from him to give Damien Duff's side all 3 points, and he will be absolutely delighted with that. And finally, we had the 2 title favourites going head to head in Shamrock Rovers and Derry City. Shamrock Rovers were missing a large amount of defenders for this one. We had Pico Lopez out suspended, Sean Hoare out injured, we had Lee Grace out suspended, and we had Dan Cleary out suspended as well. Outrageous amount of chopping and changing at the back. I think the back 3 going into it is Sean Gannon, who's probably a right back at nature, has filled in that back 3 at times, but yeah, right back at a right wing back usually for Shamrock Rovers. We had Gary O'Neill, who's usually a central midfielder, and we had Sean Kavanagh as well, who is usually a left wing back for Shamrock Rovers. So a very makeshift defence, and I did predict that Derry would take full advantage of that, and they did. They came away with all 3 points here. A massive statement from them to go to Tala. No matter, I know obviously there's the asterisks there with the injuries and suspensions, but to go to Tala and take 3 points at this stage of the season lays down a marker. They're 5 points clear of their title challenges. It's going to be the two of them up there towards the end of the season. 5 points clear after 3 games is a huge statement from them, and they'll be absolutely delighted with that. It was a really entertaining watch, a smashing game of football between 2 really good sides, and Rovers can take a lot of positives from the game. They did play pretty well. They're just up against a really good side in Derry as well. A really good game between 2 sides who like to play the football the right way and get the ball on the ground and play it on the deck. So really good advert for the league, and yeah, Derry coming away with the spoils. They'll be thrilled coming into Monday night's fixtures with that. Well guys, there you have it, my quick LOI game week 3 roundup after this weekend's action. A cracking weekend of football wasn't it? And we have it all to do again this Monday, a quick turnaround for all teams in the league. Yeah, really exciting in the league at the moment, and I'm absolutely buzzing for tomorrow night's games. Drop a like on the video please if you did enjoy. If you can hit 50, that'll be superb, and please do subscribe if you are new around here. It is much appreciated. Thanks for tuning in guys, and I'll catch you in a little bit.